Christmas is just days away, but for two families in western Belize, the season is anything but merry. On Thursday night, two men, 22-year-old Raynard Garbutt and 43-year-old Alexander Crawford, were shot dead while carrying out their duties as truck drivers for the Sarita brand. Police were alerted around 7 p.m., but according to the truck's GPS data, it had been parked on the side of the road since 3:48 p.m. that day.
The vehicle was parked on the side of the road, so something happened that may have caused the driver of the vehicle to believe that he was stopping for a legitimate purpose, when in fact that was not the case. And in that regard, we want to urge members of the public to be very security conscious when they are traveling on the road. If they encounter any checkpoint that they believe to be not a legitimately sanctioned checkpoint, or a legitimately sanctioned checkpoint will be manned by multiple officers in uniform, and you will see marked police mobiles there. So if that is the situation, you continue on.
The tragic loss of two innocent, hardworking men has deeply impacted their families. Garbutt leaves behind a 1-month-old daughter. Crawford, on the other hand, was one of 9 siblings. His mother, Cecilia Crawford, says the pain of losing her child is indescribable.
I can't even talk or think straight. It's so sad that I lose my son. Like all the time I hear people losing children to tragic like that, And I always say, how the family must feel. Well, no, I know how we feel.
The men had been on their way to the Sarita's warehouse in Santa Elena after making deliveries in Dangriga that morning. Elmer Juarez, the logistics and importation manager, explained that a communication lapse occurred during the pair's shift, but it only became concerning after GPS data was reviewed later that day.
The crew here at the warehouse, they were expecting them to be here for the loading to take place. They will usually have that communication between the drivers on their way, and they try to communicate several times. That's an area, coming down from Dangriga, there is an area where you lose signal for quite some time. So they thought that maybe it was a bad signal that they had.
The exact amount stolen from the vehicle remains unknown. However, Juarez noted that since most clients pay via online transfer, the sum is likely minimal. We asked if the company is considering installing dashboard cameras on the vehicles. Juarez says that the management is currently discussing increased security measures.
Everything will be placed on the table. There's a lot to discuss. I'm sure that things are going to come in place.
Police suspect that the truck may have been followed for some time before the vehicle was intercepted. Crawford's mother hopes that justice can be delivered swiftly for her son.
I just said that he must know who killed him, because the way we hear it happened and they find her away from the vehicle, he know who. I said, well, maybe he know who killed him. Maybe he make out the person who killed him.
Police are advising businesses to equip all delivery vehicles with dashboard cameras and to transition away from carrying cash during transport. Britney Gordon for News 5.